This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hello guys, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Do I sound weird? Because I feel like I do. Anyways, today we are building with the new pack that comes out tomorrow. Sorry, not came out today. It comes out tomorrow. Nifty Knitting. We're using it. We're using all the pastel colors because I am slightly obsessed by all the different color swatches that these items come in. Also the hanging plants. I love them. They are adorable. So I've basically overused a lot of the items from the new pack in this build. It is a stuff pack, so it's limited to how many items we're getting, obviously, just in case, because we don't really get stuff packs that often anymore. I think the last time we got one was in January, so it's a while ago. But just as a little bit of a reminder, there's not a lot of items in stuff packs. I feel like the amount in this one is still nice. I do also want to point out that if you want to play or if you want to decorate with a lot of the items, you actually have to use I think it's the Show Hidden Objects cheat, just because a lot of them are unlocked through knitting in the game. But if you don't really do gameplay and you don't want to sit through your sim knitting all these items and you just want to use them right away, you have to use that cheat. All the cheats that I use are always listed in the description box down below, so if you're curious about any of that, you can see it right there. If you're not really sure on how to spell it or whatever, you can find the cheats in the description box. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Did I say this was for a grandma? I feel like I completely skipped past that point. Because it's for knitting, or because it has something to do with knitting, I really wanted to decorate something for a grandma. Plus, it's not something that I do very often either. So I was just, really in the mood to build something super pastel-like for a grandma. So I also want to just quickly give a bit of a heads up, because videos this week, I'm going to do my very best to record a lot for you guys, but unfortunately, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. So last week I was dealing with, I don't know why it all hits at the same time, and it always happens like that. I'm all healthy and well for ages, and then everything just hits at the same time. Am I the only one who's does it work like that for some of you guys too? I don't know how to phrase that, but last week I was dealing with the mosquito bite allergies, and this week, unfortunately, or it started Sunday, yesterday, but I got myself a gum infection, so it really hurts to talk. That's why I sound a little bit weird. I'm really trying, but it really hurts. So just so you know, I'm gonna do my best because I love sitting here and building. I find it really relaxing, and it's also kind of taking my mind off of the pain. I've been taking a lot of painkillers lately too, or during the past 2 days. I feel like it's been ages already dealing with this thing. I'm going to the dentist. Don't worry, it's just they didn't have a time until August, so I have to wait a little bit. But just so you know, if I sound a little bit different in the next couple of videos, and there's not a crazy amount of videos up on the channel, it's because I'm dealing with this thing and it's really painful. Those of you who have had gum infections probably know. And it's also not because my dental hygiene is not good, it's because I have an annoying wisdom tooth that I probably should have had removed 3 years ago. I just didn't, for reasons I don't really want to get into. And now I'm like, yes, it's time. I want it removed. But just so you know, if I sound a little bit different, that would be why. I'm really trying to not open my mouth too much when I talk, which is difficult because you kind of have to open your mouth to talk. And also, those are the hanging plants. The ones right here, the front door. I love those. They come in different, I think there's four different ones, or possibly 5. They are so cute, and I can't wait to use them in as many builds as I possibly can, because I just love them. Hanging plants is something that we've kind of been missing a lot. I know that we have 3 in the debug catalog that are from base game, but these ones are just different. They're on another level because the other ones are kind of old. The texture is kind of outdated. I still use them, obviously, because they're the only ones we have. They also they have a little bit more volume to them, but these ones are so cute. And I can't wait to overuse them in everything I do. Also, I don't really know how to talk about the color schemes of the different items. They come in crazy colorful swatches. So there's pink and the mint, and also turquoise. There's blue, What else is there? Yellow. There's a lot of different colors. I think they still come in neutral colors, but I was supposed to sit down and do like an overview because that's how I basically get to know every single item. But because of this infection thing, I don't really feel like it. So I basically tried to go through some of the items while I was building this house. But you can probably see me, like, the items come in so many swatches. It's ridiculous. There's a lot to choose from. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of neutral swatches in there too, for those of you who are not into like super colorful interiors. Also the front door, it's also from Nifty Knitting, but it's hidden, so you do need to use the cheat to get that one to show up as well. I don't really know why. Is it crafted, or is it because you need to get to level 10 in knitting or something? Knitting? Did I just say knitting? I meant knitting. Things are going well today. I feel like we're gonna have some pretty fun voiceovers coming up this upcoming week because we're like 8 painkillers in already, so it's just going downhill from here, just so you know. But anyways, I'm just kidding. I've only taken 2 today, don't worry. But yeah, I think the door is unlocked through something, so that's probably why it's not available right away. But if you use one of the cheats, it will show up. And it's super adorable. It comes in so many swatches as well. I had to just make the exterior very colorful, but still make it look like a cottage basically. So I decided to go for the wallpaper here that's from Island Living, because it does have, like, it's a bit used, weathered. Yeah, let's call it weathered. So, and then of course with the contrasting both flower boxes but also the door. The door does not match the flower boxes completely, just so you know. I chose to just ignore that. I'm okay with it, but some of you might be a little bit annoyed with it. But I just had to make the exterior color-wise fit with the interior because there's a lot going on in the interior. There's a lot of color in there. I went completely overboard, but I said in a video not too long ago that I felt like, because I used to do a lot of colorful interiors, and then I just kind of got hit by muted colors a little bit and a lot of black, white, gray color schemes. And I said that I felt like this pack might be an excuse for me to kind of dig into that colorful interior again. So I definitely did that. There's a lot of color on the interior. One thing I wanted to point out quickly is I'm a little bit annoyed by the fact that the door, like, we got a new door, just like we did with, Tiny Living, but no matching windows. I would have loved some cute matching windows in the same colors because I feel like that would just make everything a little bit more cohesive. But unfortunately, we did not. I don't know if maybe they matched the windows from Get Famous. I didn't actually check that because the Get Famous windows are not super cottage-like, and I was going for a cottage feel. I ended up using these ones that are from Discover University, but I know that the Get Famous ones, the mid-century modern ones, are very colorful. They come in a lot of different colorful swatches. So the door might fit those color scheme wise. I don't know about style wise, but color scheme wise, they might. I just didn't check it. So that is something to keep in mind. The door is super cute, but they might not have, or it might not have matching windows. I don't know how to feel about that. Also, in this little room here on the bottom right, I was actually planning on having, make it a room for a grandchild, but then I decided to turn it into sort of like an office, also because I had nowhere to put the rocking chair, and I needed to use the rocking chair, obviously. And also the desk. I completely forgot the desk was also a thing that we voted for, so I don't know, I turned it into an office instead. I don't know where she'd be sitting and doing her knitting, but did I just rhyme? Yes, I did. Okay. But she could definitely both sit on these super cute chairs and the couch as well. I like the shape of them. I think these were the ones I voted for too, even though they kind of look like something we already have, something from Tiny Living possibly. They come in different swatches though, so that's important to remember. But like style-wise, the round shape of them does remind me a little bit about the stuff from Tiny Living. I do want to say though, the pillows on both the couch and also the chair are completely different. They definitely look a lot more DIY. So they're both knitted, but also, what's the other word? Crocheted, I think. And yeah, I like that feel. I don't know, of course they had to be, like, they had to look like that, but I just like that they made them like that. Did that sentence even make sense? I'm not really sure. Also, I'm obsessed with the penguin. If any of you are planning on making the penguin in real life, I don't know how you do that, but hey, some of you might have some magical superpowers or something. If any of you are planning on doing that and putting them up for sale on Etsy or something, let me know, because I'd love to buy one for my shelf. I think they are the cutest, and also penguins are actually my favorite animal. I know some of you probably thought it would be a corgi, but penguins are, you can't have a penguin as a pet, so it's just kind of no. But I love penguins first, and then dogs. So my favorite breed of dog is a corgi. So just so you know, now you know that about me. Very not useful information, you're welcome. But I'm super obsessed with that penguin because it looks adorable with its little beanie on it as well, and I need one, so. I'm still not entirely sure what pack the items in this pack would mix well with. I think we probably have to go for something like either some of the items from Tiny Living, because Tiny Living is mid-century modern, and I feel like this is like, I don't really know what the style would be, to be honest. But it probably fits with Tiny Living a little bit, maybe some Discover University items as well when it comes to the color scheme, and also Parenthood as well, because a lot of the Parenthood stuff actually comes in the same swatches. So if you have those packs, you could probably make this work with them, just because it's a stuff pack, so you do have, like I said, a limited amount of new furniture. You can't do an entire house just based on this furniture because there's not a crazy amount to choose from. So yeah, I think those packs would probably go well together, but let me know what you think though. If I'm missing some kind of pack, because that wouldn't surprise me, definitely let me know. Also, I like the octopus as well. Did we vote for all these items, or did they just decide to add a couple of extra ones? I don't really remember what exactly won the vote. In case you're curious what I'm talking about, you're not really sure, we did actually vote for this pack together, so everything from the theme to the look to the color scheme, everything, like even like individual pieces, we voted for the ones that we wanted in the pack. So it's kind of like, if you were with us during the laundry day vote, it's the same kind of procedure that we did with this pack. So it's, you know, it's been up to us to decide what we wanted in the pack. I just feel like we didn't vote for that many little knickknacks, and I kind of have a feeling that they added just a couple extra. Also, I think I forgot to use, what's it called, the Grim Reaper one? I might have put it on the TV table, even though I think they're supposed to be toys, but still. I think also, if you do download this house once you get the pack, which comes out tomorrow, you could probably earn a lot of money from just selling everything, put it up on Plopsy. Like, there's so many small knickknacks here and there. The planters as well, the hanging plants, you could probably put those up on Plopsy as well. And there is a knitted, what's it called, cactus as well, I think. There's a lot of different items that you can sell right away. I kind of want to dig into exactly what Plopsy is good for, like what can you put up on Plopsy, but at the same time I also just want to build. But I think I read on Twitter that you can use it to sell anything that's not food or something alive, so like pets and babies, I suppose. So yeah, that's basically what Plopsy is, I think. I just kind of want to know for sure like what exactly you can put up on there, but let me know if you have gotten other information. Let me know. And then here we have the bedroom. I was kind of like desperately trying to find a double bed that came in the same swatches as the other one, but still didn't have a headboard that would cover up the window, because I hate covering up windows, but I couldn't find one, so I had to go for this one. I know that, like, style-wise, it probably doesn't fit that well. I'm not really sure what other bed I would have to go with, other than maybe one of the single beds from Parenthood, possibly, but I still wanted to make sure that those of you who still have, like, for those of you who can get the scoot over trick to work, you could still have two Sims living in this house. So I was really set on making sure that there was a double bed in here. But anyways, I do hope that you guys don't mind it though. I went with the white swatch just because I've been using a lot of white throughout this house anyways. Maybe the bookcase stands out a little bit, but I had this wall down there that I didn't really know what else to put on it. I could have put a TV table on there, but I felt like I didn't want to put another TV table in here. And yeah, I just went with the bookcase instead. So now that the pack is not out, it's not out until yesterday. I don't know why I keep thinking that it's out now. Anyways, so now that I have access to the pack, it comes out tomorrow, but definitely let me know if there are any other specific kinds of households you want to see me build for. I know that some of you suggested retirement homes, but I don't really think that that's for me. I don't know how to phrase this, but retirement homes are not a thing in The Sims, and I like to build houses that are actually like functional, fully playable and stuff, so I don't know how to phrase that. But anyways, if there's anything, let me know, and I'll definitely be up for taking some suggestions. I do have ideas written down in my planner that I'll probably start working on later today, but if you have anything, let me know. And anyways, that's about all I got for you guys today. My gums can't handle anymore either, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover now. If you guys like this build, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Hey, I try my best to talk to you, tell you about the things I like to do. You know your smile is lighting up the room, up the room. Do you always look this beautiful? Can I kiss you when the night is through? Because right now it's all I wanna do, wanna do. Lipstick left a mark on my cheek, so I keep thinking of you. Whoa, you wanna do it again, you wanna do it again sometime. Whoa, can I see you again, can I see you again sometime? If you'll be standing by your door, I'll pick you up at 8. I said